At the beach, the other 4 Shinkengers were brought there. Takaru Shiba, Ryunosuke, Chiaki, and Kohata were taken there to witness their battered friends. They were also crucified in their own spots. Well, Takaru, looks like I got you where I want you. If only Red Mask were here to die with you too, said Kiros. You're still sick as ever, and not to mention greedy, said Takaru. As said, I will get what I want when I want, said Kiros. And Mako happens to be in that list. Don't you dare touch her, said Takaru. I will, and I will do it. Miyu can be an added bonus, said Kiro as he slugged Takaru Shiba's face. Don't worry, you'll all be joining your friends soon, said Radiguet, laughing. This place will serve as the graveyard of all Super Sentai and Power Rangers of the USSPRA. Then I will proceed to kill all the seniors in the past. The Jetmen will soon walk into their doom into the city. Boo! Don't be too confident, sire, said Tranza. Do you remember my plan where I wanted to make the monuments of the Jetmen? I failed all because of that. Don't remind me, said Radiguet, giving Tranza a blast. Patience, sire, said Long. I will meet the Jetmen personally, said Radiguet. What about me, asked Tranza. Stay here or I'll slice you in half myself, said Radiguet. What a bother, said Bosco, who fumed at his current job. At the city area, the Jetmen appeared to where Radiguet, Tranza, and Long wanted them to. I don't know about this, but I feel like this is a trap of sorts, said Deputy Commander Guy. I know, said Supreme Commander Ryu. Radiguet then appeared to face his old foes. The monster's grotesque appearance disgusted Deputy Commander Guy. Ugh, it's that face only a mother could love, said Deputy Commander Guy, disgusted at all the writhing worms. Jetman, how nice it is for you to walk to your graves. Now revenge will be sweet, said Radiguet, smirking. Now the end of humanity will happen at this rate. As you know it, I will soon drive your deaths here. I know you will never keep your word, Radiguet. Do not think you can fool us more than once, said Supreme Commander Ryu. As you know it, your comrades are at the beach, tortured, and I sent you that message. Now make one false move and I will kill them right before your eyes, said Radiguet. I hope the plan will work, said Akko, frightened.
Minna! Izo! On! Cross! Sender!
How pathetic. You are all walking to your deaths. How I have longed for this. The Gokaijers are fractured and beaten because of Guy. Kimberly weeps, dreading me. What's next? Ah, you people will die, said Radiguet. At the beach, Akka Red was now about to execute his plan, but without the Red Summoner, he and Cole can't combine, but he had other plans. Sakura, Tori, Chiharu, Kat, Ashley, Saki, and Nami were all in their bikinis. I don't know about this, said Ashley to herself, staring at her sexy figure. Hick, this is too much, said Kat. Listen, those guys are suckers. Sentai foot soldiers are very stupid to fall for girly tricks, said Akka Red. So don't morph, but we'll beat them. Power Ranger Samurai, you know what to do. I'll have to get Cole freed because without him, the Super Sentai and Power Rangers can't be harmonized. I hope the Shinkengers get freed soon, said Jaden. They're the only real samurai team here. We're but their shadows. Did you forget Genta wasn't a samurai and we're in his category? Enough of that. I've gotten some rotten fish to feed those scuds in this crate, said Antonio. At Radiguet's fortress, his would-be concubines were about to put up a performance. The area was guarded by Griems. Radiguet underestimated the girls without their powers. Now he was going to regret it. Well, girls, you know the plan, said Jasmine. We break free, we free the boys, and, well, how do we escape, asked Mako. You know, we don't have the means. We do, actually, said Jasmine. As you know it, Radiguet is pretty overconfident and insane. He had just locked away the Shido phone somewhere, but we need to get the information from the guards of where they're hidden. They're so dumb. Hey, don't tell me, said Kimberly. Well, we have to use your sex appeal to fool the guard. It's an old trick, but it works, said Jasmine. Huh? Said Kimberly and Mako with their eyes startled. No, I don't mean take everything off, said Jasmine. Now here's the plan. Mako, Jasmine, and Kimberly began to discuss their plan. At the beach, the other women were doing their seduction trick. The PR samurai morphed into their samurai forms without doing a loud roll call to knock down the grunts easily. Deca Blue and Hurricane Red watched from behind as their girlfriends were doing their job while they also took care of the extra grunts in subtle combat. The foot soldiers were divided into as Unglers, Nanshi, and Griems. Hey boys, Sakura, Nami, Ashley, Saki, Tori, and Chiharu said simultaneously while in their bikinis to lure them into a trap. What the, said the foot soldiers guarding the beach. Wow, what a show! Hot, hot! This is it. Well, I hope these guys are so stupid, said Nami. We're serving you new food, said Tori. Come and try it. It's a free taste of our new product. The soldiers began to draw near. The Griams removed their face masks, revealing human-like faces. The younglers revealed their mouths as well. The Super Sentai grunts were never known for being intelligent, but the subject of such tricks. The Power Rangers samurai prepared their weapons for self-defense. Mia cooked the rotten fish to an extremely unpleasant dish she had Mako prepared for war reasons. It was a moment of reckoning. The Scuds sat down to eat with the girls who served them bad food. The foot soldiers began eating the bad cooking, but with some enticement from the girls. Just then, they all vomited like crazy and kept running to the toilets until they fainted out of frustration. The Power Ranger Samurai then beat up the Scuds with no hesitation. "We've done it, girls," said Sakura. "Now to save the Shinkengers." "But where is Mako? We can't enter Radiguet's fortress without him seeing us." "I agree," said Saki. "Maybe I should call the others. But first we got to save the civilians too. Poor them. Radiguet is so hateful. How many brain worlds had he destroyed already in the past? If he dares to get his hands on me, I'm so gonna beat him up." "That's another problem we have to deal with, but now we have to save the Shinkengers," said Red Samurai Rangers. The Power Ranger Samurai were now prepared to save the Shinkengers. Back at the castle dungeon, something else was happening. The Griams, 20 in number assigned to guard them, were getting enticed by 3 sexy women in the dungeon doing some sexy poses. "Hey boys," said the Jasmine, Mako, and Kimberly together with some enticement. The 3 of them did some sexy gestures to lure the soldiers. Kimberly began to feel her legs. Jasmine began to motion as if she was going to undress. And Mako began to blow kisses. Ugh. "Wow," said the Griams, forgetting that the 3 ladies were meant to be for Radiguet's amusement only. "Well, boys, the one who'll tell us where the henshin devices are and open the door will see us stripped down," said Jasmine, Mako, and Kimberly in a sexy voice, doing a lot of orgasm. The Griams began to beat each other until only one was standing. One of them got into the dungeon and opened the door. He was having his face all red, but first he deactivated the alarm so nobody would be informed of their escape until much later. "Here now, where's my reward? I also turned off the security system as you girls requested," asked the last Griam. "Oh yeah, the morphing devices are kept in the safety room across the hall. The numerical code is 546244759 to access it." "Now, time to get a reward," said Jasmine. "Oh boy, where is it?" added the last Griam, standing, still blushing. "Here," said the girls. Jasmine, Mako, and Kimberly bashed the last Griam across the wall so hard that he died from brain hemorrhage. "Jasmine, that was crazy," said Kimberly. "I hope we don't have to do that again," said Mako, frustrated. "We got out. Now we must save the henshin devices," said Jasmine. They began to proceed to the vault where the henshin devices were. Shizuka was there guarding the vault, as it was her shift to do so. "Shizuka," said the girls. "You girls are so dead. Radiguet may find you hot now, but he might kill you sooner or later. Pio pio bet," said Shizuka. Shizuka tried to fight them. As fast as she was, Jasmine's fighting was no match for her. Shizuka got knocked out by Kimberly and Mako with a gut punch. "That takes care of her for now. Now deactivate the alarm," said Mako, who got one of Shizuka's daggers to cut the wires of the security system. Kimberly then pressed the safe combination. Jasmine got into the safe with the girls to get their gadgets that Radiguet sought to use to empower himself. "Here's the gadgets," said Jasmine. "Shadow phones, check. Cole's henshin device, check. Oh yeah, henshin devices for the other crucified heroes, check." "We got what we came for," said Kimberly. "Mako, let's escape for now and help the people at the beach, shall we?" "We better escape before the others come," said Mako, who drew the kanji for escape. Meanwhile, the Jetmen were not standing a chance against Radiguet's parasitic creatures afflicting them, as they were now latched onto the Jetmen. Bloody Amazo Worm Gigan's worms were plain deadly. Griams appeared to help Radiguet do his dirty work to beat up the Jetmen nice and slow to their deaths. "Well, Jetman, enjoy your death slow and nice," said Radiguet. "I will increase your pain and agony. You who founded the USSPRA will die slowly and painfully. You are nothing more than a kindergarten for the younger Sentai. And as for everything, try fighting back and I'll blow up the hostages." Radiguet slashed them all, hoping to create open wounds for the worms to nest their eggs. He laughed at what would be his victory, but his sadism would soon foil him yet again. "I can't stand much longer," said Black Condor. "But if we call for help, he'll literally kill this whole city. Darn it, not those rock and hard place situations." "This is a double dilemma," said Red Hawk. Just then, Radiguet grabbed Red Hawk and tortured him some more. Red Hawk was in so much pain. "I was forced to live as a thug, and even if I did manage to kill Guy, it was something he popped back to life. But now I will you and him and all of you, but not without satisfying my own sadism first." "Ha ha 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 ha!" said Radiguet, who then fired projectile blasts at the Jetmen. "This is the end of Super Sentai and Power Rangers," said Yellow Owl. As for you, Yuki guy, I will finish you off like I did before, but this time I'll give you multiple stab wounds to enjoy, said Ragged, laughing while drawing his sword. At the beach, the assigned villains were taking a short break. Bosco brought some distilled water for them to drink and sandwiches to eat. The villains were worked out with the boredom they had to face. I wish those Super Sentai will just surrender so we can kill them all. No torture them all the more, said Imes. That sure was a lot of work, said Bosco, who was biting some donuts he stole. I agree, said Kyros, although I have to admit this scheme is far too disgusting. Kyros then drank some warm tea to avoid puking from disgust. Always look at the brighter side of life, said Imes. At least you can entertain yourself with some defenseless chicks we've locked up and Takaru was captured too. The rest will soon arrive to surrender. Yeah, but I'll take Miyu myself for a bonus. I can give her a chance or get crucified as well, but first we gotta take a snack as I'm hungry, said Kyros.